In the said decision, there was no contest or liss between the two contending parties before the commissioner. The commissioner, after making an inquiry and hearing the objections, was required to pass order. In nutshell, what was held in the aforesaid decision was where a statutory authority is empowered to take a decision which affects the right of persons, and such an authority under the relevant law required to make an inquiry and hear the parties. Such authority is quasi-judicial, and decision rendered by it is a quasi-judicial act. In province of Bombay versus Kushal Das, Advani and others, within bracket Supra, it was held thus that if a statute empowers an authority not being a court in the ordinary sense to decide disputes arising out of a claim made by one party under the statute, which claim is opposed by another party, and to determine the respective rights of the contesting parties who are opposed to each other, there is a lis and prima facie, and in the absence of anything in the statute to the contrary, it is the duty of the authority to act judicially, and the decision of the authority is a quasi-judicial act, and that if a statutory authority has power to do any act which will prejudicially affect the subject, then although there are not two parties apart from the authority, and the contest is between the authority proposing to do the act and the subject opposing it, the final determination of the authority will yet be a quasi-judicial act, provided the authority is required by the state to act judicially. In other words, while the presence of two parties besides the deciding authority will prima facie, and in the absence of any other factor impose upon the authority the duty to act judicially, the absence of two such parties is not decisive in taking the act of the authority out of the category of quasi-judicial act, if the authority is nevertheless required by the statute to act judicially. The legal principles laying down when an act of a statutory authority would be a quasi-judicial act, which emerge from the aforesaid decisions, are these: where a statutory authority empowered under a statute to do any act which would prejudicially affect the subject, although there is no lis or two contending parties, and the contest is between the authority and the subject, and the statutory authority is required to do act judicially under the statute. The decision of the said authority is quasi-judicial. Applying the aforesaid principle, we are of the view that the presence of a lis or contest between the contending parties before a statutory authority, in the absence of any other attributes of a quasi-judicial authority, is sufficient to hold that such a statutory authority is quasi-judicial authority. However, in the absence of a lis before a statutory authority, the authority would be quasi-judicial authority if it is required to act judicially. Stop.